Hello, good evening to the press conference after the Champions League match, second leg at Chelsea. Final score 0-2 from Borussia Dortmund's view. Next to me is the manager, Edin Terzic. Happy to have your questions. Questions in English language will be answered in English, and questions in German. Fragen auf Deutsch werden auf Deutsch beantwortet. Ihre Fragen bitte, your questions, please. The first row, Sky Sports.
Bad luck. Do you feel you did have bad luck in the match tonight?
So first of all, fair play to Chelsea and congratulations to Graham and his staff. I think it was in both legs very tight games in Dortmund and tonight in London. And in this kind of games, inches and moments are deciding are you going to the next round or not. And today there have been some moments where we've been a bit unlucky, of course, but this is also part of the game. So we won't complain about this situation. We knew that we have to show two top performances, and I think both teams deserved it to go to the next round. But tonight, Chelsea scored twice. We haven't, and so we can't complain about getting dropped out of the Champions League.
Your players were furious that the penalty was retaken. What was your opinion?
Yeah, if a decision takes about 5 or 6 minutes, you know that it's not easy to make a call. But I'm the manager of the team. I'm responsible for the performance of the team and responsible for the performance of the staff, but not responsible for the performance of the referee. So we didn't speak about the referee a lot, not in the last weeks, and we won't start with that tonight.
Question in the second row.
Hi, good evening. Juan for One Football. You came from a very good run from the German football with 10 wins in a row. What was different between the leagues, the games in the German league and the Champions League tonight?
So one of these 10 games was also an international game against Chelsea at home. So we know that we've been in a good form. We knew that we gained some confidence, but we said it yesterday in the press conference that confidence and a good form won't be enough for tonight's second leg. We know that it can help in some moments, and if you see how we reacted after the first 10 minutes, where you can feel the power not only from Chelsea, also from the stadium. They've been all over us in the first couple of minutes, but then we released the pressure. We took a bit of control in ball possession, and we created some chances. And also the reaction after the penalty call. We had a clear-cut chance by Jude Bellingham, and after that we took the control. Of course, it's not easy. If you see, it's not about that they spend money. They brought in some quality players, and there've been some counterattacks. Most of them they've been offside, but you can feel that they're always dangerous. And if you lose balls, they're gonna be very dangerous. But in the end, it was an open game. I think we deserved to score and maybe take it to extra time, and then it's an open game again. But we haven't. And so once again, congratulations to Chelsea, and we have to learn from that.
Another question, third row.
In terms of motivation and what's left of the season for Borussia Dortmund, do you think this will scar this result that you're out of the Champions League? Will it influence your future this season?
So our season started in July, and we said we want to have a good run in all three competitions. So tonight we are dropped out of the Champions League against Chelsea. I don't think that it's something where you have to feel ashamed for. But don't get me wrong, tonight we are really disappointed. But tomorrow morning we're going to stand up, we're going to recover, and then we go for the next one. And it's a big derby for us on Saturday. And then by the end of May, we're going to see what we deserve. And this is what we want to do, and this is how we work. We want to deserve everything. We don't want anything for granted. But in the end, we're going to see in the end of May.
Uli Müller.
About the penalty again. So the referee looked at the penalty call, but then he didn't look again for the repeat of the penalty. Did you feel that like hard done by? So now again you're trying to make me say something about the referee. I can say how I see the things. So I think Salih Özcan ran into the box, but also Chilwell. So we were told then if the penalty had been scored, it would have been retaken as well. And I think that is probably correct. But in this atmosphere, I would have been interesting to see if this would have happened. Also, the hesitation when Harvard, he actually completely stopped when he took the penalty. But these are the tiny moments which lead to who progresses and who doesn't. We still had enough time to come back, and we tried very hard. And if you see how much willpower we had in the last few minutes, and what belief we had in those minutes to turn it around, that was really good. But in the end, it just wasn't enough. So Kobel didn't start. When did you decide that? I don't know if the plans were changed because of that. Julian Brandt and Kobel and Adeyemi were three key players in the last weeks, especially if you saw the first leg in Dortmund. It was clear it wouldn't be easy, but I'm very happy with the potential and the quality that we have in the current squad. And we've said before, we need everyone in this team, and today we had to react quickly, and unfortunately we had to change very early. We would have hoped to be different, but Gio came in and then played for Brandt. We needed a few minutes at the beginning, but then we didn't have a bad game. But in order to progress, we knew that we needed an extremely good game, not just a good one. And we didn't manage to do that because we didn't score a goal and we didn't manage to stop them from scoring.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
Bye-bye.